Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. 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 I was going through my collection and I'm noticing when I sit down there are certain products that I either use over and over again or that I eventually come back to. Even after trying other products, I end up coming back to these products. So I wanted to share them with you all. Two of them I am actually wearing today. The first one that I am going to show you is one that I used to completely take away the shine that I had on my face when I sat down to film this video, and that is from Mally, and it is the Evercolor Poreless Face Defender. If you have been with me for any amount of time, you all know how much I like this Poreless Face Defender. So it is a mattifying product that is not a powder. It has a silicone, and you can't even see it, but it has a silicone feel, but it goes to like a powdery feel when you put it on your face. So it doesn't like cake up when you put it on your face, but it does. And you can see my little sponge. This is a sponge that comes with it. The sponge is a little dirty, but you just pretty much tap it, and you have to be very careful because if you tap it too much, you may see a little bit of white, but it will eventually blend in. But this thing is a beast at taking away any shine, and it snaps closed so securely you can just throw it in your bag and not worry about it opening up and getting damaged. So this is something that will always, for as long as they make it, this will always stay in my collection, and I keep coming back to it over and over again because I have found nothing else that takes away my shine like that. At least not anything else that I would want to carry with me and keep applying to my face. So that is the Mally Evercolor. I keep saying the Evercolor Poreless Face Defender. The name is really long, but it is a really good product. Another product that I am going to show you, these are also for the face, but these are setting powders. And the first one that I am going to show you is actually a brand that I keep going back to over and over again. And there are some other products in this video that are from this brand that I'm going to show you also. But that is Bare Minerals. And this one is the Bare Skin Perfecting Veil. And I have it in the shade Dark to Deep. I also have it in the shade, I think, Tan to Dark, that I use under my eyes. This is actually my second one of the Dark to Deep, and this is what it looks like. And this is just a setting powder for your makeup. This also does a good job of taking your shine away. It also sort of smooths out your look. I mean, if you see, you can sort of see it on my hand. But it does a good job of smoothing out your foundation and everything on your face and bringing everything together. So I really like this. Plus, Bare Minerals is like a clean beauty brand, so that's a plus. The other setting powder that has been in my collection forever is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and I have it in the shade Medium Deep. This one right here, I can't. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't want to spill it out, but this one has been complete holy grail status for me. Over every other setting powder that I have used, I will grab for this first, so much so that I have to kind of put it away so that I will use other products instead of like using this one to death. But that one is holy grail status. Also holy grail status, and I know like a lot of brown girls are going to agree with me, are these little MAC blushes, especially in the shade Raisin. So I have it in the shade Raisin. I also have it in the shade Stubborn. Stubborn I put on today, but I am thinking Stubborn might have been discontinued. This one is actually a new Raisin powder blush because I lost mine, so I had to pick up another one. I had a good dent in that other one too, but I lost it, so I had to immediately replace that one. So MAC blushes in general, even the mineralized, like the powder blushes and the mineralized blushes, Holy Grail status for me. I will always have a MAC blush in my collection. I have a random lip gloss here, and these, I think I remember when these came out and we were all like buying like all the different colors. I have settled into buying like the nude shades, but this is the NYX Butter Gloss. These little inexpensive things are so good. I really, really like these. These are what I call your pop on your lips and go type of lip glosses. I like how small it is. I can throw it in my pocket when I'm at work and just have it. They moisturize your lips like nobody's business. So this is something that is going to stay in my collection. And I do have to tell you, I do have some of the sort of orangey and red ones, but I tend to lean towards the more neutral shades now. I have another MAC product in this video that is Holy Grail. Not necessarily this scent, but the product in general, and that is the MAC Fix Plus. This one just happens to be in the Cherry Blossom, but Fix Plus does a wonderful job of like settling down. Like when your makeup looks, you know how after you put your setting powder on, your makeup looks powdery. This almost melts that right into your face. It completely gets rid of the powderiness. I don't know if this is a setting spray or it just calls it, it's just a finishing mist. I don't know if it's meant to be a setting spray per se. I'm not sure, but it does a good job of doing what it says. It finishes your complete look and brings you down from looking powdery, like a powdery mess. So Fix Plus is something that is pretty much Holy Grail status for me. I think I have had it in a few different scents, but I will pretty much always come back to the original one, pretty much, except I don't have one right now because I have a couple of these that I need to get rid of or use up. But Holy Grail Fix Plus for me. As far as a primer, this one primer I keep coming back to over and over again. It is a little bit of a higher end primer, but it has a lot of good skincare ingredients in it, and it does a good job of sort of filling in my pores. And that is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas, the original one. I also have the liquid one, which I really like also. But this one was my first, and this is what it looks like. So it is a putty primer, and it has been duped by other folks, but I still don't think anything is as good as the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. So that is that. This is this one and the liquid one sort of tie for like Holy Grail, and as long as I can afford to buy them, I am going to have those in my collection. The next few things, or the last few things that I am going to show you, are actually foundations, and the first ones are from Bare Minerals, and this one right here goes without saying. Of course, this is like your special holiday packaging, which I get sucked into buying every year. But even before I got into makeup, I was using the Bare Minerals powder foundation or loose mineral foundation in the original form. And this one is brand new. I have not opened this one up yet because I still have one open. But it has, as you can see, a little label over it, and it has a sifter. I have it in the shade Neutral Dark 24, which works out perfect for me. Also clean ingredients, so that is a plus. I also use a liquid form of their foundation. I have picked up the newer original, which is supposed to be liquid version of the loose mineral foundation. So I do have that one, but this one here, the Bare Pro foundation, Holy Grail. Now, I would say as far as the liquid foundation, I'm not going to put it at Holy Grail, but this is the one that I keep going back to over and over again. Of course, once again, clean ingredients. The shade Clove is actually what I want to consider a summer shade for me. This shade has been discontinued, but trust that I do have a backup of it. And I also mix that sometimes with the shade Chai. And Chai is still available, so I'm not worried about that one, but I don't know why they discontinued Clove. But I absolutely love these Bare Mineral Bare Pro foundations. Also, if you know me and have been with me for any amount of time, you know that I love IT Cosmetics and their CC Plus All That cream. This is the oil-free matte version, and I have it in the shade Rich Honey. Their shades have changed over the years because for some reason their darker shades used to make everybody look like casket ready. They were very gray, but they have done a decent job of changing the undertones as well as adding a couple of darker shades. So hopefully they'll keep working forward to more shades that like span the range of darker skin tones. But I have this in like a luminous finish. I have this matte finish. I have the original one in the silver packaging. Absolutely love this. Anti-aging on top of everything else, but absolutely love this. And the last thing I'm going to show you is a concealer. This concealer is very, very popular. I think this concealer has been sort of duped by other companies, but this is the Tarte Shape Tape. I have it like here in the bonus size, and this one is in the shade Dark, I believe. Deep. This is in the shade Deep, which is sometimes a little dark, but I also mix it with like tan sand or something. But this, even in the original size, is the one that I have been using ever since it came out. I would try another concealer. That concealer would not be up to the standard of the Tarte Shape Tape, so I will come back to the Tarte Shape Tape. I know some people don't like it, but it works very well for me. So this is something that is going to always stay in my collection. If you notice, I did not put any eyeshadow palettes in here. None of my eyeshadow palettes will be Holy Grail, anything I come back to over and over again, because there are too many eyeshadow palettes coming out, too many color stories that I want to try, too many formulas I want to try. It's usually your base, like your base products, your complexion products that end up being like Holy Grail, at least for me, or staples in your collection, and you go back to them and you purchase them over and over again. Not so much for eyeshadow, so I didn't include any of those in this video. But I hope you enjoyed seeing the products that I reach for over and over again and purchase over and over again. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell. I feel like my glasses are sliding down. Please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup.